Hello friends, how are you all doing? My name is Shaz, short for Shahrazad, and I love colorful makeup, as you can see. Today I'm going to play with this beauty. I can't wait. This is the Bark palette by Fantasy Cosmetica. We're going to do swatches and 2 eye looks with this palette. And this is going to be one of the eye looks. As always, before we go into the video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more content like this. Now let's go into the video. Before we get started, let's take a look at the swatches. As always, swatches are on bare skin with no primer applied and 2 swipes per color. Let's jump into the palette. I'm going to go into this yellow color with a fluffy brush. The name of the color is Performance. I am going to put this yellow in my crease. The pigmentation is pretty good. Now I'm going to pick a packing brush that has a slant. I'm going to go into this color. The name of the color is Inspiration. And I'm going to put it in this area, more or less creating some sort of an angled wing line with it. I'm putting some NYX glitter primer on my lid. I'm gonna jump into this color called Lure, beautiful sea foam, and I'm gonna put it in the center, just tapping it. Don't mind the patchiness, I'll fix that up. Then with a flat foundation type brush, I'm gonna go into this color called Mythic. For the nth time, apologies for the car noise. There's not a whole lot I can do. It's after work hours. There shouldn't be a lot of cars on the road, but there are, and I don't know what to do about that. But I'm putting this in this region, mixing it a little bit with that sea foam. Now I'm gonna take a flat brush. I'm gonna go into this color again, and I'm gonna do my lower lid. I'm gonna take a smaller fluffy brush. I'm gonna go back into the yellow, and I'm gonna buff this color out. Now I'm gonna go into this color called Charismatic with a pencil brush, and I'm gonna put it in my inner corner area. This color is a very interesting color because it kind of has a bronze hue, although it looks like gold. I thought this palette was supposed to have a multichrome. Is this the multichrome shade? I'm wondering if this is the multichrome shade. I haven't even swatched anything yet. This is like first impressions. I'm just deepening out this wing a little bit. Okay friends, I'm back. My eye look is done. I also added a little bit of Monsieur Big from Lancome to my lashes. It's a mascara. An ultra blotted lip from ColourPop in color Slide. Some of these are still available, some of them are not. I don't know if this color is available, but if you want, you can check on ColourPop website. Let's go back into this palette. So I think I mentioned during the eye look that this is the very first impression. I haven't touched this palette, I haven't swatched anything, I haven't done anything. I literally opened it and made this eye look. And everything has stayed consistent with what I thought from the other palettes. I do have a video in which I reviewed Druid palette and Sorcerer palette. I'll tag it here so that you can add it to your playlist and watch it. Don't forget to let me know in the comments below if you're interested in me playing with this palette along with the other 2 palettes. I do believe, and maybe I misremember this, but I think for some of the shimmers in those palettes, I mentioned that the shimmers are not opaque, so they're sheer. Again, this is just a matter of your preference. Shimmers being sheer isn't necessarily a matter of an issue with the shimmer. Some shimmers are sheer. You can use them as toppers, or you can use them on their own, or you can use them over colorful bases. I think that was something I mentioned just in terms of the nature of the shimmers in that palette. And I can say that these 2 shimmers, so this one and this one, are not sheer. I'm sure you can see it in the eye look. This one is more or less sort of a sheer shimmer, maybe good for topper, maybe good for inner corner or highlighting the brow bone and things like that. Pigmentation was pretty good. There was a little bit of sheerness with this color. I think I had the same issue with some of the colors in the other palettes. That wasn't the case with every single matte in the other palettes. It was the case with some of the mattes. So I did experience that with this green, meaning you just need to build it up. The first layer might not be super opaque, but pigmentation with the yellow color was very good. I think you realized it. It was just so easy to just put it in the crease and blend it out. In terms of blendability, I haven't had any issues. Shimmers were creamy. Yeah, so everything stayed good. I'm excited for doing another look. But before I do that, let me bring the camera closer and show you this eye look from close up. Okay, friends, I'm back for the second eye look. Primed my eyes again with Painterly. Let's go. As always, the point is to use as many colors in the palette as I can. So I'm going to try to use the colors I haven't used yet. Let's go into this color for the outer eye area. This area. The color's name is Mythic. So far, the pigmentation and the blendability are pretty good. No major issues. I'm going to pick a round fluffy brush and I'm going to go into this color called, what's the name of the color? Enrapture. I don't even know what that means. And I'm going to blend this area out and bring it into my crease. Love it. Look at the pigmentation, everybody. I'm going to use this color again to blend these two a little bit. Now I'm going to use a pencil brush and go into both of these colors a tad. And I'm going to do my lower lash line. I'm going to diffuse it with this a little bit. Now I'm going to tap a little bit of NYX's glitter primer on my eye. And I'm going to go into the blue. I think this blue is a duochrome purple to blue. So I'm going to put it on the curve. Again, if you want to capture the duochrominess, it needs to be on a big enough surface for people to see the shift. So I'm going to try to get that going. Not bad. And now I'm going to go into this color called Wanderer. This color might also be a duochrome. It looks like a bronze to gold. I'm going into my, oh, this is too dark, but that's okay, it's fine. I'm just gonna do this. This is gonna be a funky look. I'm gonna fix this area, don't mind that, but in the meantime, let me blend the blue into this dark burgundy matte color. I love how the two mattes blended so seamlessly. That's just perfect. Now for the moment of truth, I'm going to go back into this, the charismatic color, and I'm gonna try to lighten this area up. I'm putting it over the red with the hope that the red is going to be dissipated a little bit and it becomes more diffused. Yes. Oh my goodness, I'm loving this. Back into Legend, I'm just kind of solidifying what I had with the shimmery red bronze around here and similarly down here. Folks, my eye look is complete. I'm gonna take a minute, do the same thing on the other eye, and I will be right back. Okay friends, I'm back with the completed eye look. I also put a little bit of this ultra blotted lip from ColourPop in color Starling on my lips. I don't think this is available anymore. As always, my lipstick collection is stuff that I have purchased more than a year ago because I have not purchased anything in the past year. I'm trying to go through all of my lip product because I have a lot of them. And lip products are cream and they have a much shorter lifespan and expiration date than this kind of stuff do. So might not be available, but hey, if you want to replace it with something else, I have no doubt that ColourPop has the exact dupe for this color somewhere in their collection today. So you can probably pick something else up. Let's talk about my comprehensive review of the palette now. These three mattes, A+. This one I think was a little sheer in the first eye look, but it could build up, and the color was pretty nice, pretty pigmented. No particular major issues that I can think of with any of the mattes. Working with the shimmers, they're pretty nice. This blue one kind of looks glittery, and I was not expecting that, and it was like a very pleasant surprise. So I just love it in this eye look because it looks very like bright and glittery and shimmery and sparkly, and I love it. The only thing, just in terms of color composition or colors in the palette, if I were to be picky, is that it would have been great to have maybe another lighter color. This was the only color that I could imagine putting in my inner corner, and I'm thinking it would be great to have more option for the inner corner. As far as first impression and the second impression go with the two eye looks that I made, no issues, and my perspective overall of this palette is fantastic, and everything stayed consistent with what I saw from Fantasy Cosmetica before. Would I buy this again? Absolutely. I can't wait to make more eye looks. I might have mentioned this earlier in the video. I have an Instagram account now. I'm gonna start posting more looks probably with this palette on there, so stay tuned. I'm going to put the link in the description box below. Add me on Instagram, or I should say follow me on Instagram. I'm so excited about the possibility of doing more eye looks and playing more with this palette, and possibly playing more with it in conjunction with the other palettes. Let me bring the other palettes and show them to you, just so we get a generic look at them next side by side. And after that, I'm going to bring the camera closer to show you this eye look from close up. Here's a view of Bart palette next to Druid palette. I would not say that there are any exact dupes in these two palettes. Here's a view of Bart palette next to Sorcerer. Maybe Stories could be a dupe for Empower, but Stories is a bit more burgundy and Empower is a bit more purple. Also, it is possible that Illusion is a dupe for Legend, but Illusion is a bit more tealy green and Legend is definitely blue purple. Okay friends, I hope you enjoyed this video. Write to me in the comments below which one of the two eye looks you liked more. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Thanks again. I love you all, and until next time. Bye.